Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's dive right into one of the most fascinating fan theories circulating in the Marvel fandom right now. Could Marvel's upcoming Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars films actually be the MCU's version of something DC Comics fans have been waiting to see properly adapted to screen for over a decade? We are talking about crisis events, these massive multiverse-shattering storylines that DC Comics is famous for, but has struggled to bring to live action in a satisfying way. And now it looks like Marvel might beat them to the punch with their ambitious multiverse saga. Grab your Infinity Gauntlets and Mother Boxes. This is going to be a wild ride through the multiverse. First, let's take a step back and understand what these crisis events are in the DC universe. Crisis on Infinite Earths, originally published in 1985, was DC's first major attempt to clean up decades of continuity issues by essentially rebooting their multiverse. It was revolutionary for its time. Heroes from different universes coming together, worlds dying, and the entire DC multiverse being restructured. Fast forward to 2011, and we had Flashpoint, another reality-altering event that led to the New 52 reboot. Then came 2019's Doomsday Clock, which further played with DC's multiverse concepts. DC has attempted to bring these concepts to screen, most notably with the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event in 2019, which, while ambitious for television, couldn't match the scale of the comics, and fans have been waiting for a proper, big-budget film adaptation of these cosmic crisis events for years. But here's where it gets interesting. While DC has been planning their own crisis movie with various false starts, Marvel has quietly been laying the groundwork for what appears to be their own version of a multiverse crisis with the multiverse saga. Since Endgame, Marvel has been methodically introducing multiverse concepts across their projects. In Loki, we saw the sacred timeline fracture creating the multiverse. In What If, we explored different realities. Spider-Man, No Way Home brought together 3 generations of Spider-Man films. And Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness took us on a journey through various realities and introduced the concept of incursions, when 2 universes collide with catastrophic results. These incursions are particularly important because they mirror concepts from both DC's crisis events and Marvel's own Secret Wars comics. In Jonathan Hickman's 2015 Secret Wars, the Marvel multiverse collapsed due to incursions, leading to the creation of Battleworld. All of this has been building toward Avengers, Doomsday, and Avengers Secret Wars, what many believe will be the culmination of the multiverse, just as Infinity War and Endgame were for the Infinity Saga. Originally, the 5th Avengers film was titled The Kang Dynasty, but with Jonathan Majors' departure from the MCU, Marvel pivoted to Doomsday. This title change is particularly interesting because it evokes DC's Doomsday Clock, a series that dealt heavily with multiverse concepts. What's fascinating is that this approach, a 2-part epic dealing with multiverse destruction and reconstruction, is essentially what DC fans have been clamoring to see with a proper crisis adaptation for years. And Marvel appears positioned to deliver it first with their trademark narrative cohesion and cinematic scale. So what might these films actually entail? Based on Marvel's setup thus far, here are some possibilities. Doomsday could focus on the collapse of the multiverse, potentially caused by the major villain Doctor Doom, whom is confirmed to be played by Iron Man legend Robert Downey Jr. We might see variants of our heroes from across the multiverse coming together to fight this threat. Imagine Captain America variants, Iron Man variants, and so on. The incursions teased in Multiverse of Madness could reach a critical point, causing universes to collide. Secret Wars would then deal with the aftermath, perhaps a Battleworld scenario where fragments of different realities exist side by side. This could allow Marvel to integrate newly acquired properties like the X-Men and Fantastic Four more seamlessly into the MCU. The beauty of this approach is that it gives Marvel a narrative justification for any continuity changes they want to make, just as crisis events have done for DC in the comics. Now, what gives Marvel the edge in tackling this kind of storytelling is their track record of building coherent narratives across multiple films. DC has struggled with continuity and cohesion in their cinematic universe, making the idea of a complex multiverse story particularly challenging. Their attempts at course correction have often felt reactive rather than planned. Marvel, on the other hand, has demonstrated an ability to play the long game. The Infinity Saga was meticulously constructed over 23 films. The multiverse saga appears to be following a similar trajectory, with each project contributing to the larger narrative. Moreover, Marvel has successfully introduced the concept of the multiverse to mainstream audiences in a way that's accessible. Concepts that might have seemed too complex for general moviegoers 5 years ago are now part of the cultural lexicon thanks to films like No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness. So there you have it. Marvel appears to be on track to deliver what DC fans have been waiting for since at least 2011's Flashpoint. A proper, big-budget, multiverse-spanning crisis event that both respects the source material and makes these complex cosmic concepts accessible to general audiences. If the theory holds true, Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars could represent Marvel's most ambitious storytelling yet, potentially redefining their cinematic universe while delivering the kind of multiverse crisis that DC Comics is famous for, but has yet to properly bring to screen. What do you think? Is Marvel really building toward their own version of a crisis event? How do you think it will compare to DC's comic storylines? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all the latest Marvel and DC theories and news. Until next time, thanks for watching,